Okay, you guys. So what I'm gonna do is you guys are going to go to pbskids.org. So pbskids.org and you're gonna press enter. Um, you guys will see a lot of you guys may be familiar with this channel. A lot of you guys watch it. So we're gonna scroll down to Arthur. So you have to kind of like, make your way to Arthur. If you see a pop-up like this, just ignore it and just shut it off once it comes to zero, because this will happen sometimes on your screen. Okay, so back to our screen, our tool. So you will turn the little circle, this wheel around until you come to Arthur, and I want to click on Arthur right here, okay? And what I'm telling you guys to do is go all the way down. So you're going to scroll from the screen of Arthur, you're going to go all the way down and you're going to scroll down to health. So you're going to press on health, okay? So now you see a lot of sources that correlate with Arthur's health. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on nutrition right here. So I want you to actually read through all of the things like this right here. If it says dealing with your child's health can be a challenging and sometimes scary. So Arthur and his friends are here to help with games, videos, and sources designed to help keep your family safe and strong. So you see that all these kids from Arthur hold a different subject. But what will you be exploring today is DW, that carries nutrition, and Francine, that carries fitness. Okay, so you're going to be looking at these two tabs today. So I'm going to go ahead and click on DW, and I want you to read through everything you see. So right here it says, like kids everywhere, Arthur, DW, and their friends sometimes struggle with eating too many sweets or gaining a little too much weight. They also learn how to make better choices and create yummy and healthy snacks. Here are some resources, games, and videos to help you make nutrition choices, okay? You can watch this video if you like to. It's about DW being a picky eater. I'm sure many of you guys already saw this on TV. So what I want you to do is you see three different sections right here, the basic games and activities and videos. I want you to go through most of these in this 30-minute time limit of our technology. So you can click on tips for kids, and it's going to point out some really, really good nutritional facts that we've gone over through, such as, how many carbs you should eat and what it's good for, the vegetables, fruits, and the proteins. It shows you all these great tips. There's 7 tips that you can take note of and read through to get some good information. To go back, I'm just going to click on nutrition. And then there's games you can play as well, such as Arthur's Cafe and all the 3 of these. But what I want you to really do is take the nutrition quiz. This quiz will really help you. And in your journals, you guys are going to write the questions down right here. And I want you to choose the best choice and then see if you got it correct or not. You'll have to take this quiz. It's only 10 questions, okay? So I'm just going to give you an example. So it asks, test your knowledge of nutritional facts. Which of these breakfast foods will you provide with the most energy? So of course we know candy bar does not have a lot of energy because it's not really healthy and it's going to make you feel all lazy and sleepy after you eat a candy bar. So we're not going to choose A. Let's see choice B. Choice B says whole grain cereal or oatmeal. That sounds like a much better breakfast choice to me. And let's still check with potato chips, which is C. I do not agree with that because potato chips are not really nutritional and healthy. They're good for a light snack once a while, but not every single day. So let's check. Once you click on it, it will say click check answer. Now let's see. That's correct, and it will tell you why that is correct on the bottom headline. Make sure you take note of that and write that in your journal so you can go home and make use of it. And then you'll answer the rest of the 9 questions that follow. Okay, so that's nutrition. You can watch videos, questions and answers right here. This is also a really good tool. And now what I want you to do is, see this pop-up comes again, but I could just ignore that. I want you to go to fitness and do the same thing. I want you to read through everything, such as this box right here. Like kids everywhere, Arthur and his friends sometimes struggle with watching too much TV and not getting enough exercise. Here are some resources to help you and your family understand the basics of staying fit and inspire your kids to get and stay healthy too, okay? Now again, you can look through all this great information and these tools. So you can click on resources, tips for kids. Let's click on tips. And I really, really like all these tips that you can read through. Okay, like be physically active and, you know, play a sport. It's always a good idea. I want you to watch some videos. And I want you don't really have to do all these because you will have most of them, you will have to like get up and jump around, which we don't have much of, space to do that, but that's okay. But I really want you to take the fitness quiz as well. So, like again, it's a 10-question quiz, and you will write down each of these questions and answers in your journals. So test your knowledge of fitness and facts. How often do you exercise? Now, this is based on your own, um, it's not how much you exercise, it's how much you should exercise. So after the reading, you're gonna answer these questions. I'm just gonna go ahead and say 1 hour a day at least. It's always a good idea. And that's correct. So, you can place something, any of these ideas that they give you. So I want you to write this information down in your journals. Okay? Okay, so this is your assignment for today, and I want you guys to thoroughly look through all of this information. If you have any of these other areas of concern, you guys can most definitely look at those, such as asthma, allergies, resilience, and then nutrition and fitness. You have to do that whether whether you're through or not. So you have to go through nutrition and fitness for sure. Okay. All right, if you have any questions, do let me know.